Hello and welcome back after all this time back to the Valenfor channel, and really I should be welcoming myself back because it's been so long since I've actually done anything on this channel, to be fair, and as a lot of you will know, I've been mentioning projects and all sorts, personal projects, and I will go into greater depth and detail at a later stage, but I thought I should at least try and get back into this. So a little bit different, a little bit new, specifically for the channel. You'll notice my ugly mug up in the top right, left, centre, wherever it is. I've decided that, well, supposedly a lot of people like actually seeing the person playing the game. I'm really unsure why anyone would want to see my ugly mug, but in any case, you're going to be seeing me, or a lot more of me, from now on. I know we're not necessarily going back to the games that I was playing before I sort of stopped and went dark on the channel. So I thought it best that perhaps we start fresh game, fresh in the series, and you know, with everything that's been going on, you know, over the past, well, I guess sort of 8 months around the world, 2020 has been a very, very difficult year for a lot of us, and you know, COVID, bat flu, whatever you want to call it, it's here, and by the sounds of things, it's here to stay. Now, whether you believe it or not, that's completely a different kettle of fish, and I'm not here to talk necessarily about the ins and outs and craziness of COVID-19, coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. But in any case, let's I digress. Let's move on. We're going to be playing The Witcher 2. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the channel, you may or may not have seen playthrough of The Witcher. It's a really, really good game series. Absolutely love the story behind The Witcher. And in actuality, this year in January, The Witcher, the Netflix series, came out. And, you know, me, my wife and daughter, we were watching it, and it was absolutely amazing. You know, but I thought, what better way to start again on the channel? Fresh game, fresh face. Let's get into it here. So we're going to be starting a new game. I haven't played this. I mean, I've played around with it more to make sure that the sound is correct and it comes out all right. But I haven't really played it fully, and I'm pretty poor with the controls. So we're going to start a new game. We are going to play the tutorial. Why not? You know, why not? So without further ado, let's get into it here. Okay, so opening a tutorial panel will pause the game. Fine, you can read its contents at your leisure. Hints can also be found outside the tutorial panels. Sorry, when you initiate a new quest, the text beneath the minimap on the right of the screen will tell you what to do. Pay close attention to the tutorial panel appearing on the screen, and you can close and restore them at any time. Tutorial panels contain instructions you should follow and identify the key or buttons you need to press. Okay, so tab, press to restore the tutorial panel, and tab to exit. Fine. Okay, so camera and controls. Rotate the camera to look around and select targets during combat. Fine. Control your character using the keyboard or your controller stick, or using keyboard and mouse. That's fine. Caps lock. You can also toggle between running and walking. Okay.
Damned leaky boat. My boots are soaked. Yet another boggy shithole.
Yet another boggy shithole. Okay, so use the mouse to scan the area and find the corpse lying on the ground. Then use W, D, S, and A to approach it. Here we have Geralt of Rivia. For those of you who are not familiar, this is The Witcher. I highly recommend the Netflix series, actually. It was very entertaining, very good. Okay, picking up loot. Stand near a container and click on it to bring up a list of its contents. Then select the items you wish to take. With space, you can pick up all the items at once. Okay, approach containers to bring up a window displaying the 4 most valuable items inside. Fine. Here's a body. And space to take all. Okay, inventory. Open the inventory panel to browse through the items Geralt has acquired. Some items may be equipped, facilitating their use. Sort items by category to browse through them more efficiently with tab, and to remove an item from the inventory, drag the item to the drop item icon or press the applicable key. It's quite a lot of information to take in, isn't there? Okay, so press I to access the inventory, read the note you found, and replace your wet boots with dry ones. So here's our inventory. Looks kind of similar to the inventory in the first Witcher game. So here are Squire's boots. I believe we can sort of drag and drop like that, or we could have double-clicked like that. So let's put these on. Tournament announcement. Okay, so... Okay, tournament in the Grand Arena. Warriors of the world, knights, gladiators, soldiers, and armed ladies. The Grand Arena, famous throughout the north as the site of the ultimate combat trials, opens its gates before you. Demonstrate your courage and sword skills, claim the glory and coin due to true heroes. Those acknowledged as worthy of the tournament will receive an invitation enabling them to enter the Grand Arena and win eternal fame. Okay. I also have a formula apparently, but okay, the action's not allowed at the moment. I don't really want to keep soaked boots. Wait, was that not how we drop them? By doing that? No? No? Okay. Apparently not. You have to excuse me now playing or recording with a webcam. I keep forgetting the webcam is here and not here, which is exactly where I keep looking at. I'm looking at my ugly mug, and I should be looking here. So I do apologise. I will get used to it. Journal update. The journal has been updated once it... open it to view a full description of the quest. Hint, track a quest on the minimap, mark it in your journal, and then you can only track one quest at a time. Now, the quest tracking in the original Witcher was, from what I remember, quite difficult. I mean, it wasn't the best of tracking. So let's have a look. Here's our quest, step by step. You have asked me to tell you of Geralt's feats in the arena, yet I recall another adventure, a brief one, that took place just before the Witcher reached the town where he would gain everlasting glory. It all began with a leaky boat, soaked boots, and a bad mood. What a dreary place it was, a gloomy forest, a deserted muddy path, and the terrifying cries of the necrophages feasting on a corpse. The penniless local peasants had shut the doors of their huts, and only a single voice could be heard. It was the voice of a man in the throes of death. Ooh. Okay. Some horrible noises coming from around. Okay, so character interaction. To talk to a character, point the camera at him or her and press the applicable button. Fine. Talk to the wounded knight. Bolton of Ironford, I believe that says.
Who are you?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Will you let me look at your wounds?
Odd. You don't resemble a traveling preacher. Oh, damn the dogs, it hurts to talk. I wager my armor's the only thing keeping me in one piece.
I'll find some help.
Futile, I'm afraid. Around here, folk don't open their doors to strangers. You would do well to find my squire. I'd like to thrash his hide for fleeing from those corpse-eaters. Consider it my final wish.
I found his body by the river. Listen, let me brew you a health potion. You're no witcher, so it could kill you. But if I'm not mistaken, you already think you're dead. There's a slim chance that your body will quell the toxins and regenerate.
I'll expire in this hole before I let someone turn me into a mutant.
That's not how it works. Stay calm and lie still. I need to find some herbs.
Yeah, that's not how it works. You don't become a mutant from drinking a potion. It's just that your body might not necessarily... Again, so for those of you who are familiar with the Witcher series, you'll understand that the potions that Geralt brews require or include toxicity, and a human won't necessarily be able to survive the toxicity process. They won't be able to, remove the toxins from their body. However, he's going to die anyway. He may as well try it, So quest tracking. We've begun a new quest phase. Your objective is marked on the minimap in the upper right corner of the screen. The yellow marker indicates your current objective for the quest being tracked. Click J to open the journal to view a list of active quests and select the quest you wish to track. Hint, you can only track one quest at a time. Okay, so the Dying Man proved to be a knight named Bolton of Ironford. Wounded heavily by corpse eaters, he awaited death and agony, propped up against the wall of an unwelcoming house. Witches are no healers, but on seeing the half-dead man before him, Geralt decided to take a risk and give the knight a regenerating potion. Okay, many of you know that most witches' potions are lethal to ordinary humans. This is what I was explaining. As they are prepared from poisonous herbs and ingredients carved from the corpse of monsters. Only a mutant's organism can accommodate the toxins in such things. This patient, however, had one foot in the grave, so it was worth the risk. Geralt left the knight where he was and began the search for the required herbs. Okay, so we need to go and find some herbs. Let's go to the place indicated on the mini-map, which is just down here. Okay, so the Witcher's Medallion. This is something that we had in the original game. The use of the medallion, use the medallion to detect nearby containers, herbs, monsters, places of power, and threats. So we press Z to use the medallion. Simply press the corresponding key. Once it is used, the medallion must recharge before it can be activated again. Fine. Boom. Like this. And it should light up sections like here. Okay, so we've got some herbs here. 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 Oh, excuse me. Okay, so to prepare a potion, bomb, or blade oil, lots of information, guys, sorry. You must have both the formula detailing its composition as well as ingredients containing the substances listed in the formula. Mixtures can only be prepared whilst meditating. Fine. Formula and ingredients can be purchased from shopkeepers or found in various locations. Ingredients can also be harvested from plants and carved from monsters' corpses. Press Ctrl to bring up the quick menu and select the central icon to begin meditating. Fine. Before we do that, however, let's just go back here and see if there's anything else that we can loot. No. Okay. I think I must have picked it all up. So, it's a control, meditation, and then alchemy, and it needs one of each of these things. So, create, fine. Escape, and escape. Now let's go and give him the potion. You better be
Knock back
grateful.
this potion. Try not to vomit. Drink it. You're still alive, so that bodes well. But you've got a ways to go before you're at full health. Now you have to sit and wait. You're no mutant, so it'll be a couple of days before you recover and we can get you out of here.
Thank you, Witcher. Oh, hallowed grieve!
Didn't have the chance earlier. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Bolton of Ironford.
Okay, so, yeah, what happened here?
I wanted to try my luck in the arena, but some corpse eaters surprised me. My horse reared and I came crashing down in full armor. They pounced upon me with their claws. Though broken, I managed to drive them off and crawl here. Pitiful story, but there it is.
That could mean some paid work for me.
Doubtful. If the corpses weren't eaten, they would rot, emit a stench, and breed pestilence. Ah, damn the dogs! Those who fall in the arena, their bodies are cast into the ravine. The dead offer little in terms of diversion, I'm afraid. Except perhaps to monsters.
Okay, well, get well. I've got to go.
Get well, Bolton of Ironford. And farewell.
You must take my invitation. If but half of what I've heard about witches is true, you ought to manage well in the arena.
Thanks, Bolton.
I thank you. And now, Geralt of Rivia, if you've no objection, I would finally like to get some sleep.
Okay. You go to sleep, little one. Right. Where are we going? This way. You now have an invitation to the arena located in town. Go there and take part in the tournament.
Who stalks the night? Be gone, cursed soul, or I'll stick the hounds on ya!
Got corpse eaters on this side, so I'll take your hounds any day.
A jester, eh? You're all jesters. You all think you're droll till you enter the arena. No room for joking around in there.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm soaked and I'm freezing. Let me in.
Aha! A vampire. I'll not let a bloodsucker in. Oh, no. I've got eels in garlic here. What do you say to that?
Tasty.
I'll gladly submit to the eels and garlic trial, and the running water trial, and the beer trial.
Who knows what you are? Evil crawls the night, corrupting the righteous. I'll wait for morn, for the cock to crow. If the rising sun don't scare you off, I'll let you in.
You want me to wait here? You there! All right. Let's find a place to rest.
Unlucky Geralt. Oh dear. Okay, so this is going to teach us about meditating. Meditate to a predetermined hour instead of waiting. In the meditation panel, select the option to meditate until dawn. Control to open the quick menu and select the central icon to begin meditation. Okay, so we already know this. And let's meditate. Now he said until dawn. The crow has... No, not the crow. The cockerel has crowed. Come on, you moron.
Still there, foul soul?
Yeah, I'm still here. And the cock has crowed. As far as being foul, well, I may smell a bit.
Has it got an invitation?
It has.
Then it may enter. Good luck to it in the arena.
Bloody fool. Okay, so I take it this is going to be the combat proportion of this tutorial, and from what I'm led to believe, there are a lot more powers that the Witcher has compared to the first game. You may recall he has his signs, but let's get through this. So combat training. Welcome to the Witcher training. This section of the tutorial is designed to acquaint you with combat basics. Fine. You will need to complete several tasks, after which your newly learned abilities will be tested. Fine. Draw your steel sword, draw your silver sword, and use the same key to sheath your swords. So 1 is for steel sword and 2 is for the silver sword. Okay. So again, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Witcher series, the Witcher has 2 swords, one for humankind and one for monsters. Steel for humans, silver for monsters. Target selection. Rotate the camera towards the opponent you wish to attack. Press Alt for the focus on a chosen foe and mark him. Geralt will attack until your foe dies or you'll select another target. Okay. Move the camera to select your current combat target. Place the sight on each of the opponents as they are highlighted. Focus on the knight, press Alt to select him. Okay. So it was left button for us. Whoa, okay. So just quickly, left was a fast attack, right was a strong attack. Strong attacks against armoured individuals. Fast attacks against, well, not armoured individuals, basically, like this guy here. And then a mixture of the two against this guy, I guess. Okay. Parrying, dodging, and ripostes. Something that in the Witcher series I'm not very good at. Slow opponents mount strong attacks, while swift opponents mount weaker but more frequent attacks. Fighting either requires dodging and parrying. Fine. Keep in mind that parrying only reduces the damage Geralt receives rather than eliminating it entirely. Okay. You cannot parry magical attacks. Yeah, makes sense. Dodge them or cast signs to protect yourself from them. Okay, so we've got this armoured dude. Ooh, okay. So what have we got here? We have Vigor. Vigor is represented by the yellow bar in the upper left corner of the screen. Vigor drops every time you parry an opponent's strike or cast a sign. Low Vigor will prevent you from casting signs, though it will not limit your ability to parry. Vigor regenerates over time. Drink potions to accelerate this process. Vigor affects the damage you deal to foes. When developing your character, you can increase the maximum Vigor points available to your character. Okay. Parry your opponent's attack by pressing and holding E just before he strikes. Like that. Okay. Space to... Ow. Give me an opportunity to read, game. Space to evade enemy blows. We simultaneously with W, S, D, and A. As you can see, I'm rolling. Okay. Okay, and ripostes. Counter your opponent's attack with a riposte. To riposte, hold down the parry key and attack when the riposte marker appears on your foe. Like this. Outside the tutorial, to riposte you must first acquire the related ability in your character development tree. So at the moment it's giving me this ability, but after we finish the tutorial I won't have the ability until I earn it. Okay, fine. Oh, I did see it there. Okay, let's push it down. There. Cool. Right. More. Okay, so the Ard sign. Each time you cast a sign, you lose 1 point of Vigor. Vigor is represented by the yellow bar in the upper left corner of the screen. Low Vigor will prevent you from casting signs. Okay. The Ard sign can knock down or stun your foe, allowing you to finish him off with a single blow. Use the Ard to weaken opponents equipped with shields. Right. The Ard sign is currently selected. Press the applicable key to cast it at your foe. Ah! I prefer Q, actually. Okay. Critical effects. In addition to dealing regular damage, Geralt and his foes can inflict critical effects in combat. These additional effects induced by attacks remain active for a certain time. The stun and knockdown effects allow Geralt to finish off opponents instantly. Some foes are immune to selected effects. Look at the top of the screen to see the effects dealt to Geralt. Okay. Oh, okay, that's pretty nice. You get like a little animation thing. That's cool. I like that. Okay. Okay, so select a sign by pressing the corresponding key. Bring up the quick menu to select a sign. Press and hold the quick menu key. Select a sign and release the key to resume playing. Right. You can also select signs while scrolling through the sign list. So, oh, okay, so this pauses it and I get to select a sign. Okay.
At him!
Oh gosh, alright. Critical effects on Geralt. The mage has dealt the incineration critical effect to Geralt. The Witcher will take additional damage as long as the effect remains active. Both positive and negative effects remain active for a specific time. Effect durations are displayed at the top left of the screen, or just the top of the screen, should I say. List of effects. We've got bleeding, blind, incineration, freezing, poison, and intoxication. So he has burnt me. Okay. The mage has dealt significant damage with his spells. Your vitality, represented by the red bar in the upper left corner of the screen, is dangerously low. When your vitality is low, focus on defense and cast the Quinn sign to reduce the damage dealt to you by foes. Okay, the defense Quinn sign absorbs damage dealt by your foes. To reflect part of the absorbed damage back at your opponent, acquire the relevant ability. When active, the Quinn sign halts all vigor regeneration. So, Quinn and... Okay. Oh, he's gone. He's gone and summon something. Axie. Okay, so the Axie sign allows you to assume temporary control of your foes. Nice. Okay. Let's just do this quickly.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Oh, and. That's cool. Okay, I like that. Okay, Yarden. The Yarden sign is a magical trap that is traced on the ground. Yarden traps immobilize opponents. Use them to trap foes and attack them from behind, or to buy time to flee if a fight is not going as planned. Alright, so this is probably going to be my favourite sign then. Where's Yarden? There's Yarden. Away! Aha. And then... What? Igni? You haven't even told me about Igni, but ouch. Retrieve all the items from the chest in the arena. Okay. Quick slot items. Is it me, or is this tutorial moving a lot quicker than I was anticipating? Okay, quick slot items. To place an item in the quick slot, open the inventory, drag the selected items like bombs, traps, daggers, and lures to the quick slots located in the upper right corner of the panel. Once you leave the inventory, the items you selected will appear in the quick menu from which they can be easily accessed. Okay, well, first off I need to get the items. Let's put the sword away. Search, take all. Then I... Oh, golly. Okay. Like that, and like that. Yeah. Okay, so scroll through quick slot items to select bombs, traps, lures, daggers previously placed in the quick slots. You can also select the quick slot items from the quick slot menu, bring up da-da-da-da-da. We know that. Cool. Select bombs from the quick slots, like that. I think that was a bomb. Press R. Whoa, no. Give me a second, Keith, if that's your real name. Have a bomb. Wait. And then press and hold R. Oh, and you can... Oh, okay. Okay. I like that. That's cool. So I've got an itchy nose. I keep having to... Sorry. Select the traps from the quick slot and use them to defeat your next foe. Is that a trap? I assume it is. Press R to place the trap. Come on. Come on. Yeah, boy. And then he wants me to put down another trap. Fine. Okay, cool. Select the daggers. Okay, daggers for mages. Okay, cool. Oh, character development. Over the first 6 levels, you will only be able to unlock abilities from the training path. As you acquire more talents, you will be able to spend them on abilities from the 3 remaining paths: magic, alchemy, and swordsmanship. Your character has advanced to the next level. Open the character development panel to acquire new abilities. At higher difficulty settings, character development is only possible while meditating. Okay. Mutagens. Mutagens can be used to modify some of Geralt's abilities. To use a mutagen, go to the character development panel and find an ability with a mutagen slot in the training path. Place a mutagen in the slot to upgrade that ability. Search the corpses of monsters to find more mutagens. Okay. So we have the ability to do that, and then it opens up this, right? And then you can enter and mutate an ability. Right. Okay, I think I understand. Like, your final trial awaits. Make sure to prepare, as you're about to face 3 waves of opponents before the trial begins. Explore the chest in the arena and use the items you find. Then remember to drink some potions, coat your blades with oils. Also fill your quick slots with items you deem most useful. Begin the trial at any time by stepping into the highlighted circle at the edge of the arena. To quit the tutorial, exit the arena's main gates. Once you do so, however, you will not be able to return. The number of foes you defeat during this trial will determine your recommended difficulty setting. Alright, let's see how we do. So, preparing for combat. Your next fight requires some preparations. Begin by drinking several potions. You should find a few in the chest in the arena. Well, we've just done that. Each potion you consume increases your toxicity. Your maximum toxicity level, indicated on the right side of the screen, limits the number of potions you can drink. To drink potions, bring up the quick menu, begin meditating, and choose drink potions. Okay, when you're ready. I haven't gone into a circle yet, so don't start doing this to me, please, game. Drink potions. Okay, what have we got? We've got Maribor Forest. Potion significantly increases vigor while reducing vitality and chance of causing critical effects. And a potion that accelerates vitality regeneration. Well, I suppose we'd drink both of those, maybe. Wipe the sweat from your brow. And then let's have a look inside our inventory quickly. Let's put daggers in the quick things. Grape shot, sanum, bombs, another form of trap, oil that increases damage dealt to insectoids, oil that increases damage to humans. How do I use that? Like this, okay. Okay, nice. I think we should be ready to do this, hopefully. Let's see how we get on. What difficulty is it going to give us, I wonder? Let's put... one of these down. Boris. That's for Brexit. Right, next one. Who's this guy? Whoa, okay. Whoa. Let's go with... let's try Ard here and stun him. Wait, I've got another guy on me. Hang on. That's not cool. Whoa. And again. No. Oh, Witcher. Ooh, okay. These guys hurt. This is actually a lot trickier than I thought it would be. And it's not giving me much time to actually get rid of some of these guys. That looks like a mage. No, it's not a mage, but have one of these. Pumpkin. I don't want to just end up using bombs and stuff. That's going to be a very boring game if I just keep doing that, isn't it, really? What sort of a playthrough will that be? Right. So now what? That... No, I want this guy. Ow! Oh, and I'm dead. Wow. Well, that doesn't bode well, does it? Okay. No, let's go manual selection. I want to play at least on normal. Come on, let's be serious here. I've noticed that it is getting very dark in here right now, so it's probably a good idea to perhaps end for today. Definitely, I think we've been playing about half an hour. So I'm going to stop it here, and we will pick this up next time. Guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this. The first the first playthrough back after almost, I think, 2 years. I'm really glad to be back. I hope everyone else is, and the way that the channel is moving. I will see you next time. Please do all those lovely things. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, if you aren't already, and I will see you next time for more of our Witcher 2 playthrough. But until then, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.